The goal is punching, and then
If you're extending through the reach bit, then you can step to go forward. Hit him behind. The whole thing, he comes in behind, yeah? Yep, that'd be good. Or, so, just go forward. Yeah, that's it. Shuts everything down. That's it. There's nothing else complicated anymore. Yeah. We've done this drill tonight, so we've taken care of this hand we've shot. Okay? Now, what I want to do is we want to test your structures. Okay? Now, a lot of traditional arts, Wing Chun is the one I always pick on, but a lot of traditional arts will teach you ways of countering a hook by turning into the hook. Okay? And that can work. But I'm turning the whole tank to face a threat, to face a bullet, right? Which is not smart if they can come from either direction. So if he starts with that hook, but then goes the other hook, I've left a massive hole over there and I can get shot, okay? So this in itself, to turn into a hook and take a shot like this and this, or like this or whatever, is a strategy that can work if you get it right, and if you get it wrong, you're going to get knocked out, okay? And you don't know what he's going to do. Now, to make it worse, if he's a crafty fight, if I'm fighting with this guy here and I start to throw a hook or whatever, and I notice that he starts to turn towards the hook every time, it's pretty easy to set up. It's like bang, and off it comes, right? So any decent fighter is going to pick you to pieces if you don't knock him out straight away. So our strategy is different. What we want to do with hooks is we never want to be at the apex of the power of the hook, okay? If I'm just standing here and Alistair lets one go, bang, it's going to knock me cockeyed if he gets it at a decent level, right? Even if I block it, it's got a lot of mass behind it. It's going to rock me. If it rocks me, he's got another punch to come. So he can just keep wailing in. It's like if he's got his hands up and I throw a hook, and I throw a hook, and I throw it, eventually, he's off balance the whole time, right? So it's not a good place to be. So we had two options here, right? One of them is you run from the hook. And when I say run from the hook, I don't mean go backwards. I mean you come inside the arc of it, okay? And when you come inside the arc of it, you can still get clipped, and maybe you can grab the but it takes the juice out of the punch, okay? And I don't just come inside the arc, but I come inside the arc of it and I smash him, okay? Number one. Other option is that you destroy the hook by going into it, right? So the way I would destroy a hook is I would go into it, okay? Now, the way that we do things, we run from one side and we destroy the other, so it doesn't matter which hook he takes, right? So what we're going to do is this is our drill. I'm going to come in and do my entry. At any given point Alistair wants to, we're going to do this slowly to start off with. He can throw a hook off either hand or both, I don't care. So with this front hand you can bring it underneath and around. We can throw a hook off the rear, okay? Just go slowly, okay? So we're like this, and then I come. So come forward. I've gone into that hook because I needed to go into that hook, right? If you'd gone the other way, look what happens. I run from the hook, okay? Must have this hand forward, back further, must be further forward than that. So the whole idea is that even if I guess wrong, or he sets me up and I do it wrong, I've still got a chance. So we're throwing this wedge, this spearhead or whatever in, and one side we're going in too hard, and the other side we're running from. So now what we're going to do is exactly the same. We're going to do these entries like this, and if we get our shot, we get our shot. At any given time our partner can step out a little bit and throw a hook. The reason why we're practicing this drill is because what I've seen so many people do, including very experienced people, is they do all their training, and as soon as a big hook comes, they panic and just reach out to it like this. Basically hang out the washing, he's going to get some good impact, either go straight through it and knock me out, or alternatively take me off balance and then go again with the other hand. And either one I've stuffed. So the subtle one is not a problem, because often people won't see it. They'll actually get to here, and you start going underneath and around with the hook, they'll just shoot, because they don't realise it as a hook. Yeah. But often when they get big and overt, the easy one to get through, they go, oh shit, something big, I better freeze and turn towards the light kind of stuff. That's not the moment to do that, that's the moment to go through and attack, right? So now we're going to make the drill a little bit harder, okay? This is going to test that this structure is forward. If you get loose and slack like that, or you get your hand down and your hand out like this, you're going to get hit. Yep. You need to make sure this structure is down. You don't want to overreach with this hand. You're going to make sure your foot does more of the work, so you've got a better angle there. You're going to make sure that your shoulder extends and your chin is behind your shoulder. The structure is forward, okay? Now this is one side of the equation. When I'm already stepping this way. It may be the case for whatever reason I've decided to step this way. It's the exact reverse. I'm now killing this side and running from the opposite side. Good. Yeah, that's it. Further forward. Yeah, cool. Yes. Good. Good. No. Change into a part. You've gone a lap didn't work, you go the part. That's right. All right.